happens very quickly. I was like, oh, I mean, I knew what to expect episode like 4 or 5 in, but I was like, oh, this is and she's carrying this hatchet, this axe, right? Now, mind you, Moxie is like yay big, right? She's super tiny, right? In comparison to Luna, which Luna appears to be like a normal human height, right? So you're looking at like let's just say 5'8" for simple math. Moxie is supposed to be like half her size, so less than 3 feet tall. And she is with this axe that the handle is as tall as Luna. And I'm like, that thing must be perfectly balanced as all things should be, because I just can't. And then she just swings it so effortlessly. And I'm like, with what demon do you have this strength? Because I just don't know how I could swing that thing around with such accuracy. But no, Millie is one of my favorites, right next to Luna. And then Stolas. It kind of reminds me of Sebastian, right? But a little bit hornier. Because I'm just a butler. And I'm like,
I'm definitely like this.
well, Stolas is just so horny. I'm like, I just can't, like, moments. He's like, well, I'd love you to, like, bleep my... I'm like, bruh. Sorry, I'm still hung up on that. I literally binged both shows. I binged Helluva Boss and then Hazbin Hotel. And then like 2 days later, I went to Anime Boston and I got Christina V's signature out. And mind you, she has an IMDb. You got to scroll her IMDb page. Aggressively scroll, because she's done like 500-600 things. I'm like, girl, do you not stop? And then I'm like, do you not, like, I'm literally scrolling, do you not stop? And then it's continuous. I'm like, goddamn girl, you don't stop. And then finally, boom, right at the end, oh, Christina V. I was like, what? Good, because I saw you and I was like, ooh, her, I love the energy. Come to find out, like, she has a wide range, which is why she doesn't stop. I was like, that makes sense. You're not a one-trick pony that just has like the same one voice. Like, no, you can throw your voice high, throw it low, you can make it soft, you can make it aggressive. She's the if you've seen Seven Deadly Sins, she's the pig hog.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, overall, with, like, we're just following these people on a mission to kill someone. That's literally it. Or Stolas is just being really horny because his wife can't do it for him, and honestly, she seems like a prude anyways. I rest my case.
All right. Now that he's done, welcome to hell. He pretty much gave the insight, but really focused on the Goisha family. And while we gotta acknowledge the overlords and whatnot, let's be honest here. Hold on. Let's be honest here. All right. That don't matter.
So we start off, right? Beautiful day. It's this teacher. She teaches like first or second grade, something like that, right? Very colorful, very lively. And she's like, oh my God, like this blonde hair, blue eyes, like Nazi Germany type shit. And then she's like, oh my God, yeah. And then one of the kids is like, and it's your husband's birthday. And she's like, oh my God.
Hold on. Before we even get to that, mind you, we have the signature bad kid that every classroom has. And he went to the corner.
Mira, I didn't care about the bad kid. He served no purpose to me. Because I don't remember there being a bad kid. I just remember that they're singing along like it's Looney Tunes and shit, and then they're like, oh, and it's also your husband's birthday, and she's like,
Pause. Mm-hmm. So it's a wonderful day. All the children, they come in. Apparently, it was the bad kid's birthday, and he got the little party hat on and whatnot. I don't smoke, but we gonna say this the pack right now because it's about to get hot. So then it's like, oh, it's your husband's birthday. She's panicking. It's like, oh my God, children, I forgot. It's my husband's birthday. Now, mind you, she calls the children, not just children. God damn. She calls the children her children because it's like, oh, I didn't give birth to you, but I'm going to treat you like you mine, right? So pretty much like, oh, hey, the children now recommend, oh, let's do a video call to say happy birthday to, be like, oh, that's their dad, right? Nah, they turn on the video call and he going in raw.
And also the added
Like no,
unnecessary
hold on. You're like
drama.
it's literally like pop 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 pop. Oh my god, yeah! And I'm like, wait. The kids are seeing, and she's like, children, remember to always like be good, do good. I was like, she saw red, but like as she was seeing red, she's like, you're the future of America.
Whoa.
Be good, do good, do no harm. But teacher,
hold
be good, do no harm. And then she goes and like,
you
kills him
open.
and then kills her.
Hold on. Wait, he not just going in raw with no law. All right, he almost put it in the wrong hole in front of the kids. He ain't pay attention in school, none of that. So now she's like, The children even tried to stop her. Okay, kids in the corner. You remember him? Yeah, he was like, oh my god, I'm scared for my life. One kid gets thrown through the fucking ceiling for trying to stop her. She then drives out, doesn't even go straight. She hits the fucking half right. Okay, the half right. We gonna use the military terminology because it was a fucking half right in a fucking car. Zooms off, gets into the house, pulls out the chainsaws. Oh my god, what have I done in front of my children? I'm sorry. And then shoots herself. Now, surprisingly, the bitch that was assisting in the adultery, she ends up making it out, and we find out she's
in Portuguese we call that what is it, Donald Schiffer or whatever like that.
She's a fucking whore. Okay, she's getting fucked by the mailman, her new baby daddy. She done started a whole new family after she wrecked a future one in the groundbreaking stage. Traumatized the children. Okay, the little boy that I made mention of constantly in the corner, he's sitting here like, oh my god, because he just sees the blood splat all over the screen. All right, all the other children, they faint out of shock just for seeing it happen. Yeah. So that's how we get there. Then she calls up Blitz and it's like, I need you to do this hit because she's still living here, having an amazing life. Now we gonna get to the other part. So Shawty still living. She survived the bullet wounds, gets a nice surgery, ends up looking like what's her name from? We're gonna call her the Aphrodite from fucking Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yo, ain't no way you just did a memory unlock for me because I completely forgot about that. You're like, yeah, Aphrodite. I'm like, I mean, that's not helpful because Aphrodite is like the name of like it's a Greek god, and you're like, nah, the one for Billy and Mandy. I'm thinking like, yo, huge ass titties, the tiniest of waist, like at a 3-inch waist, and huge ass.
All right, Sage Squad. Those not a part of the Sage Squad, but you still seeing this message. It's important, all right? I know you get tired playing the game, especially on Unite. I always say get high off of potions, all right? Special item right there. Give you a little bit more life. Give you a little bit more energy, right? Bam, close combat into this W right here, all right? That's what I'm talking about. Get the W with W. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, use my code. It's gonna pop up somewhere, not sure where, but you're gonna use that code, get 10% off your next order. The caffeine, all right, and it's not just that alone. It also comes with great vitamins on the inside. So if you do want to use this as pre-workout, because we know you like going to the gym, don't you sit here and lie. Okay, me as a Lucario main, I know we like to fight. That means we gotta stay ready. You know, we gotta pump that iron. You know what I'm saying? Purchase WD. Code SAGE EJ.
That's just episode 1. Now we gonna jump into later on. All right, we meet Moxie. You know, I admit I'm a Moxie type of dude. However, I'm also a little bit fucked up. How fucked up? We're not gonna go into that because that's a whole different story. However, Millie is waifu. She's baby. All right. We don't disrespect the goddess. Luna, that's the child of Blitz. Adopted or not through fucking pet animal services. amazing. All right. Now, she got hoed? She really got hoed and her feelings fucked with, but that was character development. Okay, she can't compete with the sin of lust or greed. I forget which one it was. No, greed. Because we get the amazing song with Lady Gaga, if I'm not mistaken. Cotton candy. Cotton candy.
Are we talking about the one on
No, my bad.
on
It's
Earth
not,
at the beach done
hold on,
by
hold
Christina V?
hold on. My bad. It's not Lady Gaga. My bad. It's the wonderful lady that made TikTok. And we're not talking about the app. We're talking about Kesha. How you get a fucking feature from Kesha and she drop a whole banger? Okay, search up Cotton Candy, Helluva Boss right now. We'll take a pause. We'll be right back after these messages. Did you know you can sign up to be an Otaku podcast member today? Go to our website in our link tree and follow and support us.
Mira,
right now, we're trying to elevate to
don't
the next level for branding and sponsorships. That way, we can bring you more podcasts on a consistent basis and help assist all members give back to the community, not only with amazing content, but also through future events. Sign up to be an Otaku Outsider today.
One, thank you for giving me more work. Two, bro skipped like half a season and some change because he's like, yeah, Kesha. I was like, excuse me? Yeah, her thing is Queen Bee, not to be confused with Beyonce Queen Bee. Hold on one second.
Don't you ever say Beyonce.
No, because her thing is Queen Bee because it's honey, right? The honey is drug. Okay,
oh,
yeah,
no,
cool.
I know that, but you see, listen, Beyonce, I'm gonna just keep it a shot. I ain't really
Don't do it. Stop it.
Okay, cool.
This whole Kendrick Lamar Drake beef be going wild, right? Sorry, I didn't realize how much I'm yelling, but this whole Drake beef, it's a one verse a million at this point in time. At first it was funny, it was cute. Now I'm concerned. Why? Because he turned and said, "Hey yo, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some beach." And you know what he did? He said, "Bet." BBL, Drizzy. Don't act like you don't know me. Baby, I'm like, I can't go nowhere. I go to the gym. I see. I ain't gonna lie. I see my black homies, the ones that like are into rap, like modern day rap, and we just look at each other, and it's like a back and forth. I'm like BBL, and then they go BBL. Well, they don't put the hand up, but BBL Drizzy. Yeah.
But you see, I ain't on that type of time right now because we gonna get through the rest of this synopsis for Helluva Boss, right? So let me just go on ahead and get serious real quick.
And then you hit it one more time.
Hold on, let me. I see dead people. So. It just had to be done.
I mean, you're not. No, apparently, Kendrick Lamar went and said, "Oh, I'm not." He said he's removing all like copyright claims because he wants to see what people are gonna say and do, like on YouTube with all this like beef and shit. And like,
this is still number one on trending after a full 7-day week. Now we're gonna get into this smoke because Helluva Boss is not only about just killing, right? It's about family. All right, Mox. He got a whole secret. All right, he come from the mafioso.
I know. Well, I mean, spoiler territory. Spoiler territory. So,
I can't pull a man like that. Okay.
No, you can, but like, let it be known, because like, so Blitz is from the circus. Okay. Mox Mafia Millie is some like backwatered hillbilly shit. Luna obviously adopted Solus Guisha royalty.
We love our Millies out here. I'm just saying.
Short queens with temper tantrums. Dude, just go get you a Latino. That's problem solved.
I tried getting me that. Now we're gonna have that conversation offline.
Another time. Another time.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of us that loved, what is it, Invader Zim, the same dude that went and voice act Invader Zim, is also voice acting Moxie. If you've also seen, speaking of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, he voices Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I was hearing the voice. I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? And then I saw a, what's it called? I saw a video from the guy that does the voice of Blitz. I've known him on YouTube for a long time. I never followed him because his voice annoys me if I see too much of him in one go. Right? If I watch like 8 hours of him, I'm done. But like in 20-minute segments, I can take care of that. And apparently, I didn't know this until real recently because I actually saw an interview that he did where he's like, "Yeah, we the actors on the show, there are times where we get to write for the show." And he's like, "Yeah, I like there are shows where or there are episodes where you see more Blitz because that's the story that's taking place, the story for Blitz. And guess who wrote it? I did." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about Mox before, because I feel like everybody deserves a full character drive the way how Solus got his. All right, so Mox, he coming from the background, he coming from the streets, but high up on the streets, so he knows the game. All right, that's why I said I relate to him. Now I ain't saying I'm gang affiliated, but Uncle Sam's military is the best gang in the world, and I can stand on that shit. All right, I believe red, white, and blue. Now, with that being said, he leaves to go join and do the same shit because his ex-boyfriend, because he's bi. I don't know.
90% of the characters here are no.
You're muted.
Oh, my bad. 90% of the characters in the show are bi. All the males. So, Blitz, Moxie, Stolas, like you all see them be bi, but we have yet to see Millie or Luna be bi.
Yeah. So, he's done dirty by their ex. By the
I thought you were gonna say he was done dirty by Dirty Dan, but that's okay.
Nah.
A missed
Dirty
opportunity.
Dan ain't even the word. It's the United X. Because remember, Millie and Mox are married. Yeah, I see the. Yeah.
Wait, didn't they both tap him at one point?
Exactly. That's why I said the United X. And then we gonna talk about why Millie is the best fucking wife you should ever have. Oh my goodness. So, Mox leaves, gets caught up in jail, serves his time, gets out, right? Next thing you know, boom. All of a sudden, it's wow. It says I disconnected. I'm not sure what's happening, so I'm just going to turn off my camera.
You good. Might just be on a lag, but you good.
No, my camera said they disconnected. Anyway, so boom, he serves his time. As Blitz makes his company, he's like, "Hey, this is the Black Bulls, essentially. Welcome to the team. You're a misfit. Same thing as Hazbin Hotel, but we gonna make it Black Clover style. We just gonna straight up kill people and make this money. All right, until we get on our feet, get a corporation, get that LLC. All right, the same way how niggas be talking about getting out of the hood, getting on that grind. That's literally what Blitz Company is about. All right, and the fact that everybody is on the same page to get the job done is crazy. Because when it gets down and serious, it is Ohana. It is family. All right. Now, we already heard the story about how Millie and Luna went to go save them at the beach against I forgot her name, over a damn parking spot, by the way. Bloody Mary happened on that beach because of a parking spot. So it's always important to not be an asshole, not just on the road, but wherever you're parking at. All right. Now, Millie, we're going to transition because, like I said, the United X, his name is like Lars or something, right? Pretty much a snake reptile thing that, of course, goes both ways. He hits both, has a relationship, does them both dirty and whatnot, right? So then Lars goes and finds Mox's old family and is like, hey, we're going to get married so I can get your money because I'm broke as shit. And my family's broke as shit. So then kidnaps him. His own family kidnaps him, right? Not Lars's family kidnapped Lars. Lars is the one that started the shit in the first place with the lie saying that he had all this bag. So unified families, because one made man gives away his daughter to the other made man's son, who's the gang leader or the next one in line to make a super gangster. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying, right? So that happens. Mox comes home because Mox's father makes a request to Blitz. Instead, escorts him to the house. Now, mind you, Blitz is like, hey, yo, this is good money. This is crazy. I'm not even sure why we even taking this because it seems suspicious. But we going to take it because we need the money. Mox is like, hey, yo, we back to my side of town. Don't take me back here, please. Don't do this shit. Just to end up getting kidnapped by his own father for a marriage to lose money because of a lie. So then Millie finds out after she gets knocked out and separated from her husband, mind you, because they're married, and you're forcing this man to go get married to their unified ex. The amount of disrespect, yes, I know you're gonna have to drink that twisted tea. It really got serious, right? The rage that awoken within Millie at that moment made me realize that's what the fuck I need in a wife. All right. She said, "That's ass is my ass." At the end of it, okay, but she literally hopped in the car, took out the whip, beat everybody ass, not only in hand-to-hand combat, but was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just take some random shit. Y'all gonna jump me?" Okay, you seen Madara versus the 5 Kage and the Shinobi Alliance? That's what the fuck it was.
That's like I've already told you today and through various conversations, because it doesn't seem to go away. What you want is a Latina, so best of luck with that in your endeavors. Best of luck not dying. So yeah, good luck, because that's what it sounds. If you don't want a Latina, find you a redhead, which that's a different conversation that you need to have with Jesus.
Listen. I've already had that conversation with Jesus. My parents have already told me we're expecting one of the two to happen. If not, Mr. Worldwide himself is going to have a second coming. But we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, woo! That's why Millie is best wife. You should find somebody like her. Okay, the amount of loyalty and ass whooping that she can do. All right, so you don't have to really worry about is she gonna be okay before you get there. Next is Luna. We got the adopted daughter. She's like, I don't give a fuck, but she gets hoed for character development. Like I said, because she sees the other dude at the beach, right? Because there's another werewolf, right? But we didn't know that werewolf's girlfriend was the top tier sin of greed, Queen Bee. It's crazy. Yes, I'm dropping bars. Like, not only that, we got the dude that's like, hey, you kind of cool. So I'm praying for the Queen Bee's downfall. I'm just going to be that hater and say it, all right? I pray for her downfall. Let there be a new queen. Luna deserves this. Go be happy. All right, now we got Octavia, the one divorce shot, which, again, I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to. You got divorced parents. They be going at it. All right. Well, I don't
no childhood drama. None.
But yeah, you know, it sucks. But you're seeing from both sides, and you're destined for greatness at the same time because you're literally bred for it. Whether it's on purpose or not, you know, you know that in due time, Your role is to take your father's place, not your mother's, even though you live with your mom. But even then, you're like, damn, she's just a bitch.
But mom, hold up! I'm looking at the IMDb right now, and that's because like I was just curious and I was looking for something else. Apparently, Millie is played by a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, and it
I
makes
ain't
more
know
sense.
either.
I like it. Amen.
Amen, indeed. I will let this go through.
I'm literally only going through it because I want to find who does the Queen Bee. Oh, the AT&T lady's in this as well. But it just says but
lady,
the AT&T lady. Morrow, no, or is that someone else? My bad.
the
No,
one that
nope. Matilda, my bad. Matilda's in this.
Oh, I was about to say, hold on, wait a second. So now, boom, we done covered almost the whole crew at this point. I believe I'm missing somebody else. Because I know it's the main four. We got the United ex-boyfriend. We got the irrelevant bitch, right? And then we got Stolas and Octavia. The rest of the Goisha family, they're gonna try and make a presence, right? We got Blitz's background, which is, hey, the circus. They try spinning back on him. He's like, bruh, how is it that you got a whole elite team? I got some randos from off the streets, and they better than you. All right, we done killed angels. We done killed people. It don't matter. Don't come and fuck with us. Because if you literally the same way how they said in Hazbin Hotel, I'm not sure if it was Lucifer himself or was it it was Lucifer that was like, okay, it's time to no, not it's time. I'm thinking of
It
Vincent.
is time.
You're about to get fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're still muted, bro.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm just muting myself because I turned on the fan in my room to have it like blow out air, and sometimes like it's really loud. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna mute myself here and there. What did Christina V sign my thing with again?
So, yeah, I mean, all of that all together, while he finds that photo or poster,
Her thing says "Game on, bitch."
yeah, exactly. Right? Pretty much all of that crazy chaos together in an anarchist society that we call hell. It's just amazing to watch pastime wise. You don't have to be high because I don't smoke. I do drink though. But regardless, it's funny as shit to watch, and I highly recommend. I'm giving it a good 10 out of 10. Does it sound biased as fuck? Kind of, but it's really a 10 out of 10. I promise you. All right, Rick and Morty is like a 8 out of 10. But then when you actually focus on the story, then it becomes the 10 out of 10. No, Helluva Boss does that 10 out of 10 shit the same way how they did for Hazbin Hotel, except for they took it from a PG standpoint of let's somewhat teach the children and teenagers about the Bible. No, this is for the teenagers and adults that want that raw, uncut, wild shit at night. All right, the same way how they clicked on that video and terrorized the children. I mean, not terrorized, but traumatized the children, not only with the raw sex scene, but then the killing on top of that. It was like, nah, we about to make this money real quick. Okay, same way how Ruby did it with the action scenes. They were like, we know what this generation wants. They want action. They want good scenes. They want it to be nice and juicy. All right, we got a whole plate. We need extra protein. This bitch need to be thicker than Thickums herself. And that's how I'm going in my spill.
I mean, you gotta wait a while, but I mean, if we can get more episodes of Helluva Boss in the meantime, I think it's a win-win. And I think overall, this is good. This is nice. We need more of this. Yeah, I think the executive producer should try and get some more people to help her. So that way we can have more shows, more episodes. But I feel like having her just take the reins of everything is also where the cohesion stays. Because Vic, I'm like 80% sure that you haven't seen Ruby yet. But like in the very early stages of Ruby, it's all done by like one person, basically. And after that person died, the story crumbled almost altogether. Apparently, the original end of the show was supposed to be at volume 3 with a tragic character death, and there was going to be no resolution. It was just going to be like, oh, the world went into chaos, basically. But because the dude died, and well, roughly, very very vaguely, just for
why
no,
do you
just
think
no, just very vaguely.
oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
once he died, like the cohesion in the story, it literally fell to the ground, and there was no cohesion anymore in the story, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to ask or want for more, because I feel like just having one person do it, we have cohesion, we have everything that works very well, and we have something that people want to consume again and again. I don't normally watch shows and then repeat watch the show. I've already done that to Hell of a Boss. I'm gonna do it again because it's that good of a show. Obviously, Matt Vic, you're gonna tell us later after you see, be like, "No, I liked it. I loved it. I wanted more. I need more." But with that being said, I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to do.
I definitely am gonna like it because I, while I was muted, my stepsister just got home, so if you can hear something, I was actually watching a couple of the pilot episode, and I already like it. I like it a lot. It's very like I already liked it because that's I felt like the difference from the Hazbin Hotel. From this, like it's very entertaining. The pilot episode, which it really creates a really good comfort series. Whether like because a comfort series is not the content. Like I love The Office and Brooklyn 99. I've watched each at least 10 times, and this creates a good comfort series because I haven't watched that many episodes, but I like when also because when you create a series that is just one big story, that is more like something you watch once, you maybe watch twice. But when you have a big idea and separate like individual stories kind of like that connect to each other per episode, that's what you get a comfort series. Something that you can just see like what do I want to watch today, and I'll just like pop it on and like put whatever random episode because you know the content, you know the story, so you can randomly watch episodes. So I feel like I'm definitely gonna like it a lot. I was already watching like 7 minutes just so I could have a little. I wanted to say something at least about it because I didn't watch it, but I wanted to say a little something about it, and I definitely already like it. He he gives me already some that like in your personal space Michael Scott vibes that I already like. And I think it's so funny already.
Yeah, sounds about right. Um, if we have no other words of wisdom for the peoples, I'm gonna hop off because I gotta unplug and clean my PC very thoroughly again, which is annoying because it was a 2-hour process last time. But this time I know where the screws are, so I can go faster.
I would say that I just wanted to circle back to what you said before about like how it's kind of an adult anime, which I really like because if you think about it really, I think most animes are for adults. They're just a lot of them are kid friendly. Because if you think about it, even like action animes come from like a lot of violence and blood and like killing and like really even if it's little things because if you think about it for an adult
Have you
when you
seen
watch
Goblin Slayer?
have I seen what?
Goblin Slayer.
Oh no, I thought you said something else.
Don't watch it.
No, but like even if there's only little things, because for an adult you're like, oh, this is a light anime. It's kind of like it doesn't have that much. It still doesn't mean it's kid friendly. They're very adult entertaining wise, and which is what I like about it that it's becoming more something popular. It's becoming more in that people watch on the regular because it's really good. It's not just because it's animated that it's for kids. You know, it's way better than even like live actions, like movies, not like live actions of animes, but like regular movies, because in the world of animation, you can create anything. You can make anything. You can like, you don't need the constraints of special effects and whatever you can possibly do with that. And it still doesn't look as realistic. In an anime, even though it's drawn out and it's really not real people, it still feels real because it feels natural. So I like that, and it's also very entertaining. But that's the one thing that I wanted to mention, I guess. But I'm excited to watch it. As soon as like I'm probably gonna spend all night watching this because I don't work tomorrow.
Sage, any final words before we hop off?
Well, she understands what the trial is. I can tell you that, you know. She
Doing
needs
homework
to
last minute?
Did you say the trial?
Well, you just said it. Pretty much watch all of Helluva Boss, you know, and then come back to me with that Cotton Candy song, you know, because it's amazing.
Cotton Candy's towards like the end of
Yeah,
season
no,
one.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's I'm gonna start watching it. I'm gonna go back on the first episode, and I'm gonna watch everything. And I definitely can tell that I'm already gonna like it for sure. I already like the voice acting, and it's very. There's a specific word like when you have that one series that like you always go, oh, comfort series. Like it's very like, you know, I already like it a lot. And also, before we left, I want to say, thank you guys for having me here. It's the first episode. I didn't watch Helluva Boss, but I'll definitely make sure to have more opinions for next time too. Because normally, I feel like this is not really how an actual conversation. When I do have a lot of opinion goes like knows, like I'll like go off and like not stop talking until like all the opinions are out. But I really liked how this episode went so far.